This is the original. This is 99X Atlanta. I'm Barnes. That's Leslie. We collectively are the Morning X.
You know what we love about the new 99X is we've got a freeloader app where you can listen anywhere in the world. Of course, brought to you by John Foy & Associates, personal injury, get the strong arm. But I love that because people can listen anywhere, Barnes, anywhere in the world.
Got someone you should know that probably is doing that very thing. His name is Dunstan Low. We're going to go all the way over to England. Good morning, Dunstan.
Hey, good morning. Oh, good afternoon.
Right, I know. Yeah, it's afternoon where you are. You have quite the interesting story, and I think this kind of might be something, Leslie, you should pay attention to because I know you're in the middle of selling your farm.
That's right. You got a tip for me?
Well, let's back up because he did something that I've never heard of before. What did you have for sale exactly? Was it your home?
Yeah, so I had this sort of sprawling kind of east wing of a manor house that I kind of naively purchased and threw all my money at. And my business collapsed and I kind of wound up in a situation where maintaining this property wasn't viable, and it was a big kind of Georgian stately home that I think most people tend to call it a money pit. You know?
And the reason I led into it saying, was this your home? I didn't know because this looks like where like the freaking king and queen might live.
It's huge.
It's like this huge thing.
How big? What was the square footage?
So I'm not sure in square feet. In square meters, I'm going to say around 400 square meters. So it's a sizable thing. The ceilings are like 14 foot tall. So yeah, it was a big kind. I think the living room was 60 square meters. So it was a big property.
So just for the sake of time, we're going to go through. You decided to sell it. You struggled to sell it, and then voila, what idea came into your head?
Yeah, so my ex-wife at the time said, hand the keys back to the bank. The mortgage had gone up. It was unaffordable. I essentially said, hang on, let me try one thing. I walked down the corridor, spent 2 days in the bedroom, managed to put this concept together of a raffle. I managed to circumvent the kind of regulation, send a press release, notify the newspapers, and then I told my wife what I was doing as the local newspaper was on the way. So yeah, I designed a raffle in 2 days and streamlined it, made it all watertight, and sort of set it off in motion really. And that was it.
So you did a raffle on this 6-bedroom, I think it's over 4,000 square feet, Barnes. You did a raffle. How much did you buy the house for initially?
So it was a repossession at $435,000. So I'm not sure in US, probably 600K-ish, thereabouts.
You put it for sale for how much?
Well, I spent 150 renovating, and I put it up for about 800K pound. I had to reduce down to 500. The market was collapsing, and I couldn't get rid. And yeah, the mortgage was going up. I was becoming a mortgage prisoner, and it was just that situation where it was all or nothing. It was like the last roll of the dice, you know. Somehow it bloody worked.
A mortgage prisoner. So you came up with this idea to sell lottery tickets. How much did you actually sell the lottery tickets for?
So I put tickets at £2 each.
Wow, £2.
Yeah,
it's not a lot. Wow.
Well, the reason was I let people enter for free as well by sending a postcard. They put a stamp on it, they put in the details, and they sent the postcard in, and they could enter for free. So to counteract that, I only charged £2, and it was accessible to anyone then.
So to do that, did you have any sort of protection, like if you didn't get up near your asking price, that you could pull the plug?
Well, yeah, I wrote the terms and conditions. I designed it that if I didn't get enough, I would do a cash prize. And yeah.
And then what did you end up bringing in on the auction? I mean, on the lottery.
So, yeah, £1 million.
Wow.
Good for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Good for you. I mean, How innovative. I mean, seriously, sometimes when your back's up against the wall, Barnes, sounds like something you would have come up with as well.
I love this idea. This is someone you should know. This is Dunstan Low, who buys this massive place and realizes, oh, crap, I need to get out of this thing, put 150 in, does a freaking lotto for £2.
Yeah.
And by the way, you lived in it with your family. Tell everyone your kids' names. What are your kids' names?
It's my boys, Ozzy, and my ex.
Ozzy.
All the money that I made is now gone. Through divorce.
Who was the person that, and how many lottery tickets did they buy that ended up winning it?
So a lady called Marie Sagar, she spent £40, so 20 tickets.
Wow.
And
that is unreal.
And she gets a freaking almost £1 million at this point house for £30.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So then you didn't stop there. You decide to move on. Now, at this point, I think you're probably thinking, okay, well, I pulled in $1 million and I was struggling to sell this thing. Then you had more ideas. Didn't you try to do the same thing with a Lamborghini?
Yeah, I tried that. I think it was a bit of a bit of fun. I wanted to raffle a Lamborghini, but it just did not work.
It didn't work.
I don't think it didn't have the same kind of like impetus. Where people really got behind the house.
I would.
They were really invested in beating the banks. You know, they wanted to stick it to the banks. But with the Lamborghini, it was a bit too frivolous. Let's say. So it was just a bit of fun.
You tried, which is great. You took a leap of faith though on the house. How many interviews did you end up doing? Because that was a big story.
Yeah, too many. It must be. My identity is mutating and it's worldwide. You know, I'm never going to live it down.
I think you stumbled on something though, and it's interesting what you think inspired it with sticking it to the bank. Did you actually buy the Lamborghini when you decided to try to do that, or did you just have some situation where you had access to get it?
I just had access.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you would have.
Yeah.
This is a series on Netflix. Honestly, but what a creative idea! That's interesting stuff.
The good thing is, I donated £40,000 to charity.
That's wonderful.
And that was copied by Omaze, and they copied the whole business model, and they now give around £3 to £4 million a month to charity through copying the actions that I put in place. So they basically took the whole business model, and charity is benefiting to perhaps 30 to 40 million pounds a year from one idea that I had. So that's a silver lining to it.
Wow, that is impressive.
It really is. It's got to make you feel great, Dustin.
No kidding.
It's a good legacy. So
sure is.
What a great story. Dunstan Low in the UK. Just couldn't sell that house, did a lottery. Man, and did your life change forever. Thank you for telling your story.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Dunstan Low, someone you should know. This is the Morning X, and this is 99X.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
I'm here to give my State of the Union. What do I always say? While they may always be a disappointment, they're not always horrendous. And that's why this season feels different. They just suck.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
We've got lava being flung and slung in every single direction imaginable. It's hard to even know where to start with this tsunami of bullcrap.
The Jim Rome Show podcast.
How are they doing?
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.